You better buckle your seatbelts because, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever on this channel, we finally got the Holy Grail. She's mossy and sunk into the ground. We found an abandoned Mark IV Supra Turbo. If you grew up with Fast and Furious, this is the dream car, and the owner left it outside to rot for 15 years.
I'm literally speechless. Look at this thing, Brent. Dude, look at the mold on the back. This wheel's buried. This wheel's like an inch into the ground right now. What an iconic car just parked in the backyard.
This thing is covered in mold. I can't believe it's out here like this. And it's a turbo Supra, so there's a 2JZ in here.
This thing is nuts, Mike.
I know, dude, I know.
We've been trying to do a Supra for so long. We were hunting, like we were looking for this.
They're impossible to find. I mean, especially one sitting.
Yeah. Like buried underground like that?
Yeah, everybody takes them.
We're gonna go get the owner and figure out how this car ended up back here and ended up in this condition. So let's go find him. So we're here with Hen, the owner of the Supra.
Hey guys.
This thing is nuts, man. Why is it back here?
Family, you know, life moves fast and cars move fast. I couldn't.
Yeah, it's not the best kid hauler in the world, that's for sure. How long have you had it?
I had it since 2001.
Oh, wow.
This is 95. I think 98.
Oh, okay.
When they stopped it here in
This
the
is a short
States.
production run, yeah. So you had the family, and obviously it's not exactly a
Yeah, it was hard to
family
grab groceries in the car with the baby seat in the back.
Yeah, I can
So-
imagine. Does it run? Did it run when you put it back here?
Yes, it ran.
Oh, cool. So we might actually get it to turn on and drive once we're
Yes,
done?
I would love to hear it.
That'd be awesome. Did you have anything done to it? Did you do any modifications, the exhaust, anything?
Only thing I had done was the blow-off valves.
Oh, cool.
And
Nice.
all the parts are still in the garage.
Oh, gotcha. So once we clean it up, you'll start putting some parts on and have
Yeah.
fun with it again. We definitely have our work cut out for us, but I'm excited to do the reveal and show you what it looks like all cleaned up, and hopefully by the end of this week, you drive it around.
Cool.
Hey, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Appreciate it, guys.
Now we have to figure out how we're gonna get this car out of here.
So the first thing we had to do was put power to it so we could turn the wheel for the first time in 15 years. And basically when the camera turned off, what Hen told us is that he stopped driving it in 2011 when he had a family, and then he parked it in the back, and his story lines up because there is a parking sticker on the windshield that expired in 2011. But I want to take a second and tell you guys that we're trying to make the push to 900,000 subscribers by May, which means we have just a little bit over a month to get there, but I know you guys can do it. If you're not subscribed, please take a second and hit the subscribe button. We do all these videos for free, and we traveled 8 hours and stayed in a hotel for 2 nights just to make this for you. And I want to set a like goal. Let's see if we can hit our biggest goal of all time on this channel of 50,000 likes. Our previous best was 30,000, but you guys absolutely kill it when we put out videos like this. Let's see if we can do 50. I know you can. But anyway, back to the car. You're probably curious, if we're 8 hours away, how are we going to be able to detail it? Are we going to bring it back to our shop? The answer is no. We found somebody down in Virginia that allowed us to use their shop for a few days. His name is Ralda, and we're about to introduce you guys to him in a minute. But first, we had to get the car loaded up and back on the road.
So we have the Supra in the trailer and we're headed back to Ralda's to detail it. But first we wanted to let all of you know that we are traveling for these barn find cars. We want to do some of the craziest barn find cars on all of YouTube, as long as they are very dirty and enthusiast vehicles. Anything that's a cool car in a really dirty condition. It can't be clean. Please don't send us clean cars. We can only film dirty cars. That's all that the people want to see. So if you guys want us to come out and clean your dirty car for free, contact us here with pictures and let us know what you have. And we're about to be at Ralda's, so let's take a look at the Supra.
Look at that. Oh man. So I believe I can buy this after with detail. Would be nice.
Yeah, we had a couple people already say that they wanted.
For
they want us to
real?
bring it back, yeah. But I don't think the owner is gonna want to sell it. You know, I think after letting it get like this, after letting green stuff grow in your Supra and letting it sit in your backyard for that long, you probably want to get it back on the road and experience it again
Maybe
before
that's
selling
exactly what he's gonna end up doing.
it. Yeah, it looks good in the trailer. It's gonna look good in the shop. It'll look even better when it's cleaned up. So we're here with Ralda's Details. Ralda, I met you at the Car Supplies warehouse. So when we found out about this Supra, we asked the guy to find a local detail shop that we could call and see if we could pitch them, letting us use their shop to film the video. And you ended up being the closest one. I was like, I know Ralda. Yeah, I gotta give him, this is easy. We got this. And I called you, dude, and you were just so kind enough to let us come out here and use your shop, especially because your shop's nicer than ours, so it's like best case scenario for us, man. If you guys don't know, Ralda has his own YouTube channel. He does a lot of DIY detailing tips and
yeah, I do a lot of videos. We do trainings as well here. For detailers, mobile detailers, whoever is starting to do their own business. And we also provide mobile detailing units for them. We build them custom made, and we just sell them to them.
So you take like a box truck or a transit van and you outfit it with a full like aluminum pull out with generators, pulleys, pressure washer, everything that you need.
Correct.
And it's like, they're the best setups I've ever seen.
Oh, thank you.
When I started detailing mobile, I had like buckets full of all my you know, cleaners and products and whatnot, and it was a mess. And watching what you do with the inside of these vehicles is nuts.
So we're gonna take a look at what Ralda builds later, but we need to get the Supra out of the trailer to take a good look at it and see if we have any chance of saving it.
All right, so now we have the Supra back at Ralda's shop, and the first impression that I have is I didn't realize how big these cars were. I mean, you know, Japanese cars from this time period are generally pretty small, pretty lightweight. This one was really heavy to move side to side on our rollers. It also was very wide in the trailer, and it's a lot longer than I ever expected. As I'm looking at it now, we definitely have our work cut out for it. Aside from all the debris and organic matter and mold and whatnot, we have a ton of oxidation on the hood and pretty much any part that is to the sun. And around the back here, the green moss along the butt of the car is way worse than we initially had thought. You can see it a lot better, again, under the controlled lighting. And of course, you have the big rainbow wing. I mean, that might be one of the most iconic wings in tuner culture. When I think of tuner cars, like, it's this.
Supras was always big, expensive, and fast. I mean, that's why these didn't actually sell that much back in the day. This is a really expensive Toyota. It kind of makes sense when you see it in person how large this car, and then obviously being made famous by Fast and Furious. I was 9 years old when I watched that movie for the first time, and it made me fall in love with this car. And Paul Walker, God rest his soul, he drove one of these in the movie, and it was just seriously my favorite movie for a long time. So it's really cool to be able to work on one in real life now.
Especially for all of us, like the Fast and Furious series, that defined car culture for pretty much anyone that's under like 35 years old, 40 years old.
It made me love white Jettas. Jesse drove a white Jetta in that movie, and I fell in love with Mark III white Jettas from that, and Mark IV Supras. So from this sticker right on the front, it seems that this has been sitting for probably about 14 years. The owner really wants to see if we can get it started, so it's a Toyota, and he said there wasn't really anything wrong with it. Hopefully we can get it started. Genuinely what this thing would need to be a runner would definitely be a full overhaul tune-up, and then I would do brakes on it. And in all honesty, like I said, it's a Toyota. I think it has 100,000 miles or so. Should just run, really.
If it was your car, if you got to take this home, what's the first heavy modification that you're gonna do to it?
I would single turbo this car for sure.
Big
and then I
turbo.
would manual swap it because it's automatic. So if you at home, if you got this car, what would you do to it as your first like bid modification? Would you manual swap it? Would you throw a turbo on it? Would you just clean it up and drive it? Let us know.
I know what Brent would do.
Well,
Big exhaust, and then he would make it
some
spit fire.
RGB lights on here, yeah. All right.
Well, I guess we gotta get it up on jack stands and pull the wheels off, and we'll start detailing it.
What are you thinking about, RJ?
I'm just thinking about how much different my life would have been if I had used Keeps.
I started losing my hair when I was 18 years old, but if I had had Keeps, I could have got expert care for hair loss from the comfort of my home without ever visiting a doctor's office or pharmacy. The treatment plans would have been personalized to address my unique needs and then would have been recommended by a licensed medical provider. The treatment is delivered right to your door on your schedule. You can opt for shipments every 3, 6, or 12 months, whatever works best for you. Keeps offers both the FDA-approved hair loss treatment options as well as 2-in-1 gel that combines both treatments. Whether you're looking to prevent hair loss, stimulate hair growth, or just take better care of the hair that you have, Keeps has you covered. To date, Keeps has helped nearly 1 million men keep their hair, and I could have been that millionth man.
Unfortunately, it's too late for me. My hair is gonna have to remain in my dreams. But hair loss stops with Keeps. For a special offer to get started, go to keeps.com/WD detailing or click the link in the description below. That's KEEPS.com/WD detailing. Thank you to Keeps for sponsoring this video. And let's get back to the Supra.
So the first thing we're gonna do is put the car up on jack stands. That way we can take the wheels off and do a full wheels off detail, really give it the detail it deserves. But once we got it up on the jack stands with the wheels off, RJ noticed something a little weird.
I already heard a lot of rustling when I took these bolts off, so I can only imagine how many leaves are under there. I have to take the bolt off this side first though. And that's why we took it off. Can you see that, Brent?
Yep.
Wow.
Wait, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You can tell that there definitely was a critter doing some critter things. I don't know if this is a chicken wing or something. But a lot of times animals tend to store their food for whatever reason in skid plates and behind bumpers, like that one Mercedes that we did. This one thankfully does not smell anywhere near as bad as that one did. Yeah, it definitely looks like maybe something was living down here, or at least using it as cover to eat some sweet treats in the middle of winter.
Like a hot dog?
No, burger.
Like a burger?
Fold it like a burger.
That's hot dog.
No, this is hot dog. This is burger. Everyone in the comments, isn't this burger and then this would be hot dog?
If you don't know that, you need to go back to first grade.
Preschool even.
Whoa, he was advanced. I was eating crayons, so that's why I didn't know that yet.
Maybe I was wrong, maybe I was right. I'm not gonna admit to anything. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and vacuum up underneath the car and then all the leaves and loose debris around it. That way when we go to pressure wash it, none of that's getting shot all around Ralda's shop. We don't wanna make it a mess. Anytime we use anyone else's shop, we try to leave it cleaner than when we got there. Moving on to the wheel wells and wheels, we wanted to start with the calipers to see what condition the paint was left in. And once we rinsed it all away, you can see that it just doesn't look good anymore. So those will definitely need a repaint. But the product that we use to clean all of this and a lot of the car is our new product, Puro All-Purpose Cleaner HD. It's the absolute best stuff on the market right now. And if you guys want to use the best all-purpose cleaner you can find, it's in the description below. But I'll show you a little bit more as we go.
All right, so we're gonna get started on the wash, but first we're gonna pull this wing off. But to do that, obviously we have to lift the hatch up, and we figure might as well see what's in the trunk while we're in there.
We'll find some goodies. Maybe. Oh, you know what's interesting? Look at all this. This is where the top, what do they call these tops?
Target top.
Yeah, you could take that and you place it in here. The only other car I've seen like that is, I think the Corvette. Let's see if there's anything cool in this thing.
Yeah, we gotta pull it. Oh, we already got a nest. A big nest.
Ugh.
They love this kind of fabric.
Dude, they tear it up.
Oh, there's one on the left side too.
Is there?
Yeah, they packed both sides.
Ooh.
Here, we might as well pull this off real quick, see if there's any other goodies under there.
That's a hideous spare. Why'd they have to make it that color? Couldn't they just have left it black?
That's so you remember to take it off.
It's so you're embarrassed and you actually change it. All right.
You think there's a little guy in there? Should we check?
Maybe, yeah, start pulling it out.
Eviction. Oh, just poop. Lots of poop.
Sadly, this thing sat in the sun. Totally destroyed this, made this all brittle.
All right, so let's unbolt the wing, pop it off, and we'll start washing.
Now we're at this point and you guys have seen a good portion of this car. I want to ask, what do you think it's worth? There's so many different types of Supra, manual, automatic. There's turbo, non-turbo, left-hand drive, right-hand drive. This one's a left-hand drive automatic with turbo. And the price on these things range from low to astronomical. So leave a comment what you think this one's worth. Now for the inside of the rims, they were super dirty and they were caked with some sort of grease that was left for many, many years, probably the entire time this car is sat. And to get it off, we're using an iron remover, and that's why you see it turning purple. And then once it's all sprayed away, the stuff that's still left over on the rim that you'll see, we use Puro and some steel wool, and it got it off like magic. And now we're going to put the wheels back on for the wash, and then I get to happily tell you all about our brand new product, Puro. In case you missed our last video, we just launched it last week, and it's something we've been working on with Foster from Mad Detailing for over a year. And this stuff is a heavy-duty all-purpose cleaner that you can dilute, but it's the absolute best product that we've ever used. And I'm not just saying this because it's ours. I'm saying it because we've tested it over and over in the last 50 plus videos. You guys have seen us use it for almost the last year. I just couldn't tell you what it was. So if you watch all of our videos, you already know that this stuff works and it's made by us. There's no huge company, no huge corporation behind us. It's just us and it's Foster. That's it. If you want to support us and get yourself some, the link's in the description below, or you can go to purocarcare.com. And as we went to open the gas door and wash behind there, we found a nice little surprise. Oh my gosh! There's a ton of ants in there. Look inside.
Oh, that's bad.
Ew. Well, why are they in there? Why would they be in there?
They have a
specifically?
nest.
That's gross. So this is a first, an ant colony inside of a gas door. If anyone has any clues, leave a comment, but we went ahead and sucked them all out, so we didn't just spray them around Ralda's shop.
Now that we're done with the exterior wash of the car, it's time to do the engine bay, and we'll check out the coveted 2JZ GTE. I believe the GTE is what, turbo? Does that stand for turbo?
I don't know. I think all 2Js are bi-turbo, and then the 1J is.
I can't remember the designation for GTE. If you know, drop it in the comments. We'll look through it and expand our knowledge.
All stock except for this, which is HKS blow-off valve. And then I think he has a turbo timer in here, the Greddy turbo timer.
Really? I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Right,
I had one
right?
on my Subaru. I had a Greddy turbo timer.
Yeah.
What they're for is they allow the engine to run a little bit after you're done driving. So you take the key out, walk away, your car's still gonna run. And in 30 seconds, it'll shut off, and that allows the turbo to cool down, which helps prevent the metal from having such a drastic temperature change that could cause the turbo to actually crack. This motor is obviously one of the most coveted motors in motorsport history, at least for street legal cars. And then the new Supra, their engine is made by BMW. It's called the B58. It's not a twin turbo, it's a twin scroll, which means it's one turbo with two inlets for induction to spin the turbo. But I have an S55 engine because I have an M2, and it's a twin turbo inline six. So it's very similar to this engine. And I'd argue that the M2 competition is a direct successor to the MK4 Supra, and that the MK5 Supra is a completely different car.
Maybe.
Yell at me in the comments if you think otherwise.
Yeah, I guess so. Yours it's a 3-liter as well, right?
Mine's a 3-liter.
Yeah,
Inline 6 is BMW, baby.
So before we start vacuuming this engine out and then getting it all cleaned up, I'm gonna check the oil, just make sure we have some in here. And maybe if we're lucky, I'll turn the engine too, just to make sure nothing's blocking. I don't wanna damage this motor at all. This is a nice motor. We're gonna try to get this started at the end. Hopefully it turns on, that'd be really, really cool. But let's see if this has some oil in it or if it's sitting dry. 3/4 about. It looks pretty good. I don't even think I can get my hand in this guy. Nope. And
If you bump it, it's fine. Put some power to it, give it a bump, we'll see. All right, so we're gonna give it a quick bump just to make sure that the motor's free. See if that belt will move and if the engine will turn freely. Oh no. Oh, fine, totally fine. This thing's gonna start. But we're gonna save that for the end of the video.
Now we're gonna start cleaning up this 2J by first vacuuming out everything that the little critters brought into the engine bay. And then with no battery attached, we'll go ahead and spray it down and then use our Puro all over it as a degreaser. Use some soft bristle brushes to agitate it, rinse it away, and then use a leaf blower to dry it out and get as much sitting water out as possible. But as we started washing the engine, we noticed something with the backside of the hood. There were a bunch of leaves and acorns falling out from behind the hood insulation. So we decided to take it off, and lo and behold, there was another mouse nest under there. So we're gonna set that to the side and let Hen decide what he wants to do with it. But this gave us a chance to also rinse and clean the bottom of the hood. Now we're going to decontaminate the paint with iron remover and clay mitts for polishing later.
All right, onto the interior of the Supra. Now, I love the layout here. Everything is pointed to the driver. It really makes it feel like a cockpit, like you're engaged, which is really, really cool. One thing I don't like is how tiny this back seat is. Being a car built up till 2002 with this much room in it, it's pretty insane. Considering I'm not too tall, I'm only 6'8". So these carpets in this car have definitely seen better days. And the plastics as well, a lot of it's covered in this thick mold. Actually, you can see it almost everywhere. So we're gonna have to clean all that stuff off, and we gotta get started sooner than later. These are not bad. Ooh, we have some heavy staining down here as well. And then this is probably the amplifier to this sound system, but I don't know if this would work anymore because it has an aftermarket radio, but we gotta take this out of here too. There we go. Not too bad. There was somebody down here though. Mice or some kind of critter. Not bad, dude, really.
So now we're gonna start vacuuming out the whole car, and then we're gonna instantly go right into the extraction so we can give the carpet time to dry before we put everything back. And while it was drying, Ralda gave me a tour of some of his build outs, so you'll see those as well. They're really cool. All right, so Ralda's gonna take us for a little tour on his build outs. So what do we have here?
All right, this is a unit. This one is custom made for a Transit Connect. And as you guys can see, this customer, he wants everything red. So it's kind of nice. On this one here, we have a 65-gallon water tank. It's pretty much everything ready, you know, to work with. They are made of aluminum, like I said, in order to prevent rust as well. Make sure they are lightweight.
People can get whatever color they want too.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, yeah, this is one, how it looks from the outside. This one here is ready. This is as well on a Transit Connect. Same configuration, except that this one here, we are creating something new. This is gonna be our chemical line, the chemical that we use all the time, pretty much. But yeah, that's exactly what we got going on this one. 3 reels and the vacuum reel. Power reel right behind the wall. The toolbox is kind of convenient, you know, to put all your miscellaneous stuff. The bottle holders and everything, we built them, and they are aluminum as well. Everything is aluminum. When it comes to the structure of this thing, it's aluminum.
That's pretty perfect. You have all 3 of those reels right there, so anything you need when you're detailing, it's like, it's perfect.
And everything is set on remote controls as well.
Oh, wow.
So you don't have to go back and forth in order to turn on and off stuff, you know. This one here is a prototype that we got going on. And this one here, the difference is that instead to be welded together, this one here is gonna be bolted together. Like I said, this is our prototype, and all the rails on this one here, they're gonna be hidden on this on this wall. So it's gonna make it look a lot cleaner. And as well, we're gonna have the toolbox. So this thing is gonna be really nice. This is even lighter than the other one.
If they wanted to get one, how do they get one? They just contact you?
They just can contact me. They can go to RaldasDetailSupplies.com or RaldasDetails.com, or they can just call me as well. Yeah.
Easy enough. Sweet. Yeah. Well, thanks for showing us. These are really cool.
Thank you.
I love them.
Now moving on to the seats, I put a tape line because even I wanted to see the before and after, how it would look. So what I'm going to use here is our Puro All-Purpose Cleaner HD and a Magic Eraser, and that's literally it. And then once we get it all cleaned off, we'll go ahead and recondition it to make it soft again. And we're going to do the same for the rest of the interior because it has mold and a ton of grease buildup. Starting with the steering wheel, which to me for a Supra, I guess because it's a 1990s car, it's not that plain. But overall, if you look at it from a more modern standpoint, it's a very boring looking steering wheel. Same with these doors, not very exciting looking. And I don't think they were made with the best materials because once they were even clean, they still didn't look that great.
All right, so when looking at the hood, it's obviously extremely oxidized, and then if you look closer, you almost see like acid rain marks all over the hood. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna use a wool pad with a cutting compound. That way I can knock down any of the scratches as well as the oxidation, and then I'll finish with a foam pad and a light polish to bring back the depth and shine of this beautiful red. So first things first, we're gonna drop a tape line down the middle. That way you can see the clear difference before and after.
And Ralda had this pretty cool tool handy that he let us borrow to get in between and behind the door handles. And for the final details, we cleaned all the windows, we dressed all the tires, we put a ceramic sealant on the paint, and it was good to go. But if you keep watching, we also tried to start the car, and we got the owner's reaction at the end.
All right, car's all done, and now it's time to see if we can get it to start. So, Mike, without further ado, give it a couple bumps first. Oh,
That's not a
wrong bump, dude. Get a little oil.
Hey, your Supra doesn't turn on, dude.
Hey, hit the gas pedal again.
The oh so reliable Toyota with the 2JZ.
Hit the gas pedal again.
Untouched the gas pedal. No, I don't think any of this fuel's igniting. This gas in this car is a little bit too old.
So what does it need then?
We gotta empty out the gas. That'd be my first guess. Work it all the way through the lines and hopefully get it to ignite and turn on.
We don't have the time for that.
I don't know if we're gonna have the time for that, yeah.
Sadly, we have to travel back home. We don't have enough time to completely, fix the Supra up and get it running for y'all. But hopefully Hen gets this thing back on the road. That'd be really sweet.
So we're back with Hen. Obviously you guys know him, the owner of the Supra, his lovely wife Savannah, and then Tony, the gentleman who helped make all this happen. We worked all day yesterday, like 13 hours on the car. We got it all finished for you. I'm pretty proud of the way that it came out, so we're hoping that that you think
Really
so too.
excited to see it.
Cool, well let's waste no time. Let's go and check it out.
All right, you guys ready? Come on in.
Oh man, that looks
Wow,
beautiful.
that's
Oh, it's awesome.
look
That
like.
is crazy what y'all did.
Come take a look at it.
Oh my God!
It looks totally different.
A little bit better, right?
Got me
Yes,
chill
yes.
over here. Just to look at this.
Got me goosebumps too just looking at
Yes.
it. That's impressive, yo. It's beautiful, guys.
Oh, got me goosebumps just looking at it.
I never seen it like this.
Yes.
Does it look like you remember it when you
Yeah.
last drove it?
Oh my
Yes.
goodness, it looks a lot better. That is impressive, guys. Beautiful. I love it.
Let's get it on the road again.
Yeah, we've been looking for a Supra, Mark IV Supra to do for a couple years now. So when he reached out, it was a no-brainer. We're like, wherever it is, we're going to do it. And then,
Yes.
again, turns out it was so close to
him?
a friend of the channel, Ralda, who let us come out and do it. So it couldn't have worked out any better.
What are you gonna do with it now?
Now I really got to get it on the road now.
We did try and start it. It turns over no problem, but probably needs a gas drain and fresh gas. And by 8:30 or 8:45 last night, we gave up. We were like, we have to be up early to get the
Right.
reveal done and get it back to you, and then get home before it gets too dark. So unfortunately, we didn't get it started. But I don't think much is going to take too much more than some gas and some minor maintenance, and I think she's going to turn right over.
We'll put this
Okay,
new
there you
girl
go.
in the garage so he can play with her.
So it's going back in the garage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
I go back to the garage.
Savannah had said something funny outside. She goes, yeah, this was his old girlfriend before.
Yeah, before him, yeah. Well, I'm just the second one, you know. Yes.
Well, hey, I can't thank you guys enough
Thank
for allowing
you.
us to do it.
Thank you, Arden.
Seriously, it's
And
such
thank
a
you.
pleasure. Tony, Ralda, thank you so much.
And thank you, yes.
And thank you guys for watching. We couldn't do what we do without your guys' support. Please hit like if you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe. Also, go check out Ralda's channel. Again, he does some of the craziest build outs for mobile units for detailing in the world. He's probably the best in the world, so definitely check out his, you know it though, I know you know it, but go check out his YouTube channel. Where else can they find you?
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook as well.
All at Ralda's Details?
Ralda Details.
Easy enough. And we'll catch you next time.